Scaling is the most powerful tool to any online company. Everyone's going to say there's pros and cons to online companies. Scaling is definitely the biggest pro. And if they tell you something else, they're a liar. No, I'm just kidding. But in all seriousness, scaling is amazing. This is what is so beautiful about online companies is you can take something that's so small and turn it into something massive, relatively quick. Once you get proven success, it's really easy to extrapolate this and put it out for the world to see. We're talking, you've got 2 billion monthly active users on Facebook, and you can reach them all anywhere in the world really, really quickly, okay? So how do you scale properly? Scaling is one of the toughest questions to answer, okay? And it's very specific to everyone's niche. Now, this is why you can't just go and Google a video and learn how to scale properly. It's not easy. It depends on which niche you're in. If you're in the fashion industry, the cosmetics, if you're in the beauty side, or you're in a one-time sale, it's very, very different. But I've kind of got a system for you guys that's really, really effective. So this works perfect if you're doing every 2 days $100 in sales and up. And I wanted to show you guys some of my examples just so you can see this. So basically, let's just hop into a couple of my stores here that I've opened up. Some of these are clients, some of these are my stores, but I just really wanted to quickly give you guys an example here. So this is obviously a company who's doing quite a bit of sales before, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 day in there. They were doing awesome. We started working together and we really started ramping up in the middle of January. And this is where we got all the way up to, constant 7,000. We're not going to lie about this and say that, the $9,000 days were necessarily consistent, but we sure had a few in there moving on. His average moving on from here was just over $8,000 a day, right? So we took this just through simple scaling methods, two-phase scaling methods from $3,000 to $8,000 a day. If I just hop into another one, this is an incredible example. Hardworking gentleman, this was not my own store. He was doing $400 or $500 a day, averaging around $400 a day. There's a couple $500 days and there's $600 days. We started working together right on October 18th. That morning we implemented a couple things that worked really well, and then we shut a couple things down, basically moved some of his old strategies out, and we actually got him all up to consistently around $2,000 days, right? Obviously we're gonna have peaks in there and there's some variability, and I'm not gonna lie and say that $2,500 was his constant, but we were right around that $2,000 mark on average. Weekly averages, right? That's just $2,000 a day in sales from $500 a day. So that was 4x in just over a month of working together. And then this is the extreme example. Okay, you always got to show this because you're so proud of it as a marketer. But I tell people, let's be realistic here. So this was amazing work. So these are all clients I had before I was doing mainstream coaching, and they were doing $1,300 a day, you guys, $1,000 a day, and then we scaled this. He had $2,500 a day before this. We started working together right on November 19th, so we were going into a big sales period and everything, and I said, listen, we got to scale this hard. And we got him from $1,000 a day. He did do a $14,000 a day. Obviously, that's a holiday right there. But after that, we were consistently doing $9,000 moving forward, right around that mark, right? So very, very powerful tools for you guys. Now, this was just obviously a really recent one here. He was doing $7,000 a month, $11,000 a month, $13,000 a month. Then we started working together, and we actually started working together on May 28th. This is an awesome client of mine, and then he did $35,000, and we had some technical issues, so he didn't break that the next month because we missed out on about a week of sales, and he did $32,000, right? So, almost tripling his sales there month to month. That's insane. And that's literally from these two simple methods. So how do we do this? Basically, it's very specific per niche, and there's no direct set answer that's applicable to all of you guys. But what I focus on is I do two phases. My first phase is basically getting all of the success out of your previous strategies that you've made sales. I extrapolate on that and we blow that out, right? So if you've got a very successful method, we work and we blow that out, and we get as many sales from that as we can. But that'll die off. That's why I have two phases simultaneously running. My phase one is previous success. We blow it up. Phase two is introduction of new audiences, things like that we can find new avenues that we can scale and blow up. So we take all the data from our existing customer base and we apply it to, how is this applicable to other customers, similar like lookalike audiences, that type of strategy, and we blow it up. All right, so now we've got two avenues and they work simultaneously because those proven success strategies that we already had, we're milking the money out of that. We're really, really taking every dollar we can out of that. Then we're finding new audiences and milking those, but now those become into phase one, and now phase one just has more audiences in it, right? So We find all these new avenues, we capture them, we tackle them, and then they end up falling into phase one because now they're proven success, and then we blow them up even further. So you're always finding new audiences like this. That is the best part about an online company. You guys need to realize that. So if you're interested in this, reach out to me. You know, if you leave a comment or a like on this video, I'll reach out to you and we'll chat about your specific niche, you know, how you're doing it currently, your current sales like that, where you're located in the market, and how you should go about this. Because it's very, very crucial. It's very important information, very specific to what niche you're in. It's very different whether you're in beauty, how to approach this, or if you're in one-time sales selling fidget spinners. So I hope that makes sense. Reach out to me, right? Like this video, comment on this video. I'll reach out to you. Let's chat about your niche and how you can build this and move this forward, because I really want to see you guys successful online. Thanks for listening, guys. I hope you have a good one. Bye.